G'day, this is going to be a quick video. I'm just at Running Creek, heading across to Sheepyard Flats. So I just thought I'd just do a quick walk around of the camp setup. I don't know if I've really shown you that before. Yes, I just run the 23.0 swag and stretcher. We've got the 270 Pro awning, which I am highly rating. Very easy to set up and pack up. And I thought I'd just quickly go through, I guess, the drawer setup and how I sort of pack everything up. So I made up this sort of rear fridge box. I was really sick of bread getting squashed all the time, so I wanted a little shelf for my bread. Keep all the little snacks and knickknacks up there. Little camp stove just there. And then I can put boxes and stuff in this side as well. We're doing a bit of a base camp over this weekend, so I've got the solar panel there. And then we've just got the King's drawers. They're pretty messy in there, but got all the pretty basic setup really. This one's terrible. It's just got some dividers. Just carry all the basic essential stuff in there. Squeegee for cleaning the windows. Pretty useful. Yeah, you got the 23.0 bin bag on the spare. Shovel holder up on the roof rack. Yeah, so inside the car, it's got a couple of essential gauges. And the GPS. And then I've put up the back here, I mounted the travel buddy up in there. Yeah, it's pretty handy. Fishing rods just get put up there, out of the way so they don't get broken. Yeah, so engine wise, it's a 1HDT. The front mount intercooler, brass radiator, Patrol Doctor airbox and snorkel. With the UFI 18G turbo. Yeah, so ceramic coated pistons. Had a full engine rebuild about 40,000 k's ago now. Just run standard dual batteries, nothing too special. Yeah, just a King's Dominator winch. King's lights. It'll lift up in there for the winch. It's got onboard air, so it's got an air point just here. Just cover that up, keep all the crud out. Onboard air we've got underneath here. It's got a air tank, and then the compressor's up in behind the quarter panel. Just keep it out of the weather. Also we've got I've got twin locked. There's your switches there for your compressor and your lockers. Yeah, pretty basic. And radio and UHF there, that's going to get an upgrade pretty soon. I'm going to put an overhead console in and put the radio up top and put a double DIN radio in there. It's also got a red arc brake controller just there. Another thing I've done is the part-time conversion. I was always convinced the all-wheel drive was better, but as the car gets older, it starts getting a lot more wear and get a bit more clunking and carrying on with the backlash in the center diffs and stuff like that. So this just makes it drive a bit better. Yeah, also got another air point at the rear of the car. Suspension wise, righto, so suspension wise I'm running the Donaldson IMS shocks and the 3-inch coils, and I've also just done the sway bar adjustments as well. They're only 2-inch, but it seems to do the job. I think I've put pretty lightweight springs in, so it's a pretty plush ride, so it probably actually only sits at 2 inches. Yeah, so it rides really well, handles well off-road as well. Yeah, so this is my high-tech 12-volt setup. I basically run just a couple of USB points, a little SIGGI point there. I've got a very small inverter just for charging up batteries and stuff like that. Inverter's tucked in behind the rear seats. So the compressor is just tucked in under here. Just try and get that out for you and show you quickly. Compressor's just tucked in there, and I've just put a bit of stuff in there it's just a King's twin piston Thumper Max thing, and then I've just hard piped it, and then I've just made a little coil up there just to dissipate some of the heat as it's compressing. Seems to do the job. Rightio, so water, I run just 2 jerry cans, and then what I've done is just put a tap on the side here, which is obviously better than the ones that they come with. You can just put that on and off, and that's been to hell and back. I've been up north across the Simpson, and I was worried that might come off, but yeah, hasn't been an issue. This is a little new addition I've done, just a little rear reverse light. I've wired that up to a relay and that off the reverse lights, and yeah, that's made a big difference for reversing. And so I've put in a long range sub tank as well, so I think that's 158 litres. So in total I've got nearly 250 litres of fuel on board. Yeah, it makes it pretty good for your long range trips and stuff like that, especially if I'm towing the caravan and you're going through a bit more fuel. Yeah, I've just noticed I've got a leak here from my proportioning valve. It's a bit of a worry. I was just going to show you, I've got the airbags there on the rear springs as well, just to help when I'm carrying the heavy loads or towing the caravan. Just pump those up and it helps level the car out a bit better. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer about that. I'll have to keep an eye on that, I guess. Yeah, and then there's the extended rear sway bar link mounts. Again, just a 2-inch extension. So that's the air tank there. Actually, just what I did with that, it was a big truck one that I found somewhere. I can't remember where I got it. I just cut it down, re-welded the end onto it, welded on some brackets, just mounted them to the cross member. Yeah, it seems to do the job. It's got just a water drain point there. Yeah, so I've just checked the brake fluid. It's actually a little bit low, so yeah, I better top that up. I've got some in the car. Yeah, so I keep in this side thing here, little storage box, I keep spare a 1 litre container of oil, and also keep oh, I thought I had brake fluid in there. Actually, it must be down in here. Well, I hope I've got brake fluid. Pretty sure I should have some brake fluid down in here somewhere. Turns out I don't have any brake fluid on board. It's a bit annoying. I'll just battle on as it is. It's okay for now, so next time I'm in town, I'll just have to grab some brake fluid. Just quickly, as far as spares go, I keep spare belts, hoses. I've got a wheel bearing in there. I've got a few different seals and bits and pieces. Spare wheel bearing, gaskets and stuff like that. Hub seals, axle seals, all that sort of stuff in there. Hopefully I'll never need it, but it's good to have just in case. Yeah, the other thing I run 2 bottle jacks. I've got just the factory wind up jack, and then I also run a hydraulic bottle jack as well. It's always handy to have 2. If sometimes, you know, as you guys probably have experienced, if you get a flat, sometimes you can't lift the car up high enough, so you kind of need to jack it up and then either put something under it and then lift it up again. With having 2 jacks, you can sort of, I guess, get the job done a bit easier. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents worth. Yeah, I guess the other thing I have here I forgot to show you is this first aid kit, and then I've got some binoculars there, a torch, and then I run just in the fridge bag, just all the chainsaw stuff there if you need to sharpen chainsaws and things like that. Yeah, just in the side of the fridge box here, that's the tools. Pretty much got all the tools I need in there. Yeah, the travel buddy I was showing you before. What I did is I modified it here, and I just cut up a bit of a baking tray and just put that in there, because I found with the wire, sometimes when you're doing some really rough off-road stuff, if you've got pies in there, I've stopped at the destination, the bottom of the pie's fallen out through the grill. So I tried a few different things with foil containers, and I just found that was probably better. The old cicadas are going a bit crazy, and then there's one perched on the swag. Yes, I'm going to start packing up now. We're just I'm meeting up with a few mates over at Sheepyard, so I'm just going to pack up and we'll start heading over there. Yeah, I'll film a bit of that along the way. Yeah, just at Running Creek now. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the video. Stick around. Another thing, I brought the trailer and I already stopped and got a heap of wood for the weekend. We're going to base camp, so I'm not sure how much wood we'll go through because it's going to be pretty warm this weekend. Yeah, I thought I'd just quickly show you, this is my new box I put on the trailer. Just a marketplace special, someone's camper trailer box. And yeah, I just put all the chainsaws and all the ropes and straps and all the stuff that you need. All lives in there now, which is making life very good. So yeah, I'll pack up, I'll hook the trailer on, and we're going to head across the back way, I guess, to Sheepyards from here. So we'll put the trailer through its paces on some of the tracks. Yeah, so I'm just going to pack up the swag, just a couple of little hints. I don't know if you guys do the same, but all I do when I take the poles out, I don't take them out of the canvas bits here. I'll just leave them in there. fold it up like this. You can actually just roll your swag up with them left in there, so each pole's already in its spots. And it kind of, for me, I think it kind of works a bit better. It's quicker, and you don't have to work out where all your poles go. Yeah, so another good thing about the stretcher is you don't have to put a ground sheet down or anything with your swag. So I guess your swag stays clean and all the bottom of it doesn't get all dirty and wet when you're on dirty ground, muddy ground. And you don't have to bend over as much to roll it up. So yeah, it's like you can sort of see there, leave all the poles in position, and I'll just roll that up and pop it in the car and job done. Yeah, I forgot to show you this too. So I just put down a mat for when you just get in and out of the swag too. I've actually got a little bit of foam stuff under there as well, so when you're on rocky ground and stuff, you don't hurt your little tootsies. I'm just going to pack up the awning. Another couple of little tips for this one is I'll leave the straps on. The straps just stay on. I'll just hook them on to themselves up here. Sorry about that, but you can just sort of see. I'll just hook them on there. I'll leave them on there. Just makes it easier when you put it all back together next time. Go down to the side. I've still got the bonnet up. Anyway, I'll close the bonnet. I'll pack it all up, and then we'll get moving. so we're at Running Creek, which is just here. We're gonna head across. I'm just gonna go across this Steiner's Road and up here up to Sheepyards. Meet up with a few of the mates, and then yeah, we're just gonna base camp there, I think, and probably just sit around and relax for a fair chunk of the weekend. It's gonna be like 35, 36 today. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty warm. Alright, so I'm just making my way down Halpa Hills track now, not far from Sheepyards, and it's obviously, you guys have probably been here 100 times, but yeah, it's a pretty cruisy little track. It's got some steep bits and a lot of washouts, but otherwise you just do it in two-wheel drive most of the way. Something else I wanted to mention was I just keep finding bottles and cans along the tracks. Finish with your drink, just bloody put it in a rubbish bag in your car. You don't need to chuck it out on the tracks. It's absolutely infuriating. Flat here. Yeah, just driving into Fry's hut, camping around here. Just thought I'd come and have a quick look at the hut. I haven't been up here for a little while. You used to be able to camp in that hut back in the old days. This is the Halpa River. Yeah, beautiful and clean. Yeah, it looks nice. I've caught some cracking trout out of here over the years. I don't know how it fishes these days because I haven't been here for a long time, but I'm going to give it a go later on. Hopefully it's not too busy up here. Yeah, just wanted to mention I've got a sidewall for the awning as well. So yeah, that's handy when it's raining. I just thought I'd give it a quick try with the heat as well, just to help with a bit of extra shade. Yeah, the water's pretty fresh, but it's about 35, so yeah, it's well worth it. So one thing, as soon as you start eating food around here, some visitors. Just having some crackers and cheese, some beetroot dip, and the birds just come from everywhere. So thanks for watching. It's Sunday morning now. Didn't film much of the camping, I guess, but yeah, it's just started bucketing down with rain, so everyone's bugged out or bugging out. So yeah, I'm just going to pack up now. I'm pretty much packed up. Just going to put the awning away and I'll hit the road. I'm just probably going to just burn on home. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Yeah, like and subscribe if you've enjoyed it. And yeah, appreciate it. See you later.